What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to stream number 345. It's been a moment. Again, I've been super tired lately. I don't know what happened, but I've been falling asleep on the couch a lot lately. The kids, my daughter's having again yet some. So I don't know if it's because she sleeps like too much at daycare, but I can't seem to get her to bed like before 9 p.m. So she's 3 years old. She just doesn't want to go to bed. Like we watch a movie until like 8, relaxed on the couch and everything, and then at 8 we shut everything off and do the little bedtime routine of reading a book and everything. Like usually by 8:20 the books are read and she's in bed and everything, but then she goes ballistic. She goes like completely insane. Anyways, so yeah, so I never managed to get her to sleep before like 9:15. All right, so anyways, with this being said, we're coming back to Tomb Raider tonight. Rise of the Tomb Raider, that is. The plan for tonight is we have 2 areas left where we have collectibles and challenges to complete. So we're gonna do that. If we manage to get both of them completed by before the end of the stream, we are going to go for a few random trophies. So that's the game plan for tonight. Good evening, Tony. How's it going? All right, so just before we start hunting those collectibles, quick look at the poll. So Neo still in the lead with 247, just 24 votes ahead of Borderlands with 223 and Darksiders 8. Also, before we start, two little things. Quick reminder, this Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern, 8-hour stream to celebrate my 3 years of streaming on Twitch. It's gonna be my stream anniversary, or stream anniversary, or whatever you call it. So that's Sunday, this coming Sunday, this weekend. And the other thing, I started a new series on my YouTube channel, a Let's Play series. So I have 7 episodes of Astro's Playroom coming up every 2 days, starting today. So episode 1 went live this morning, and episode 2 is going to be live on the 4th, and so on and so forth. So I have 7 episodes ready to go. Next, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. So if you feel like it, check it out. You should replace Darksiders with Sleeping Dogs. I don't have Sleeping Dogs in my backlog though. I have way more stuff to put on there. Don't worry. Alright, so with this being said, let's go and get those collectibles. How about Ghost of Tsushima? It's not a franchise. There's only one game. Oops. I'm trying to do franchises. That's kind of my theme. Alright. So, we have 1 tomb, 4 challenges. We're missing 7 relics, 5 documents. Okay. Survival caches. Alright, so let's go and start with those. I do want to play Ghost of Tsushima eventually, but it's not. So, my priority list, if you want, is to tackle games with online first.
Hard to be sure. Mongolian grammar is tricky, but it reads like directions.
Coin cache is revealed. Okay. That's better than nothing, but I was expecting a bit more. I do believe. Yeah, banner. Oh, wonderful. So these guys, I'm better off fighting with melee. Oh, maybe not. Okay. He killed me. Oh, shit. Okay, I wasn't dead. I thought I was dead. It's been a while since I've played this. Let's see. Okay. At least I got the collectible. What's this? Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, I really want to play. It's just that I want to try and play the games that require online. Get those off of my backlog first, but so many. All right, what am I going for next? Coin cache there. All right. Oh, what's the challenges? Vandal, statues, belt, banners, and light signal fires. All right. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to rely on a guide. Oh, look at that rat. I need to kill birds really bad. Or animals. Hey, I'm gonna need to hunt deer. So many little things I'm gonna need to do. Nope. Okay. This I had not read or found.
Incredible. The style looks ancient, but it depicts a train. The coming of the Soviets.
So I was thinking for the next poll. I'm gonna probably remove. I'm gonna probably remove Darksiders from there. Now, depending on if it's Borderlands or Neo that wins.
There's something behind that barrier.
No, I need to go from the other side. So yeah, depending if it's Neo or Borderlands that wins, one of the losing one will return for sure. Exotic animal nearby. But I don't know what I'm gonna put. I was thinking maybe BioShock, but it's again, it doesn't have any online, so I'm trying to get games that have online knocked off first. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, there's something here. Alright, there's something on this side. I hear something. Okay, there's a gate up there. Okay. How do I open this thing? How do I open this? There's something I'm missing here. Okay, there's probably a mechanism. Yeah, up there. Look at that. Right here. So from here should this trapdoor. There we go. No, I first need to tie it. There. Why it didn't work the first time, I don't know. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's got this. What do we have? Oh shit. Okay. Now we have a ton of stuff on here. I guess we're gonna go for what? Let's go for that coins. Then we're gonna go for this cave here. Anything else in here? Okay. You know what? Something doesn't make sense. There's deathless soldiers running around, but aren't they all supposed to be dead? Oh, I saw a flag right up there. So that was banner number 6. I'm missing 2. I have bells also that I need to... Okay. Let's grab some poison arrows. They're usually good against... There's gonna be a bear in there, I'm sure. What's this? What's this? Herbs? Mushrooms. Alright. I think I heard a bear. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bear in there. Dead bear now. Those poison arrows are super good against bears. Oh. I do need to track some stuff here. Alright, so we got one more animal. So that was number 15. We did not survive that encounter though, so it doesn't count. So still need 35 animals. Technically. Alright. Anything else in here? At 5, bear 0. Yeah. Is that my 5th bear? Optional challenge tomb. Alright. Alright, so we got ourselves
a blue glass vase. Still in excellent condition. Not many of these survived, for obvious reasons.
Got ourselves a collectible. We got coins. here. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Okay, there's one shiny object right there. There's a box down here. There's something under me. That's a map, I guess, or satchel, bag. Come on. Map updated. Alright, it just shows me the what I've already found in here. Okay. Rats. I can hear rats. I'll see them.
An iron pendant. Soldiers in the Empire would sometimes tie them to their belts.
Okay. All right. So relics 5, documents 3. So we're missing 5 documents. We're missing 5 relics. Still need to complete those challenges. The tomb I'm going to complete. This is the one I'm in. All right. Oh, there's a little thing here. Let's open this up. All right. Okay. Yeah. True. Try and stay on land so it goes much faster. All right. So I hear rats. I hear creatures, or bats maybe. I don't see them. I don't think I can kill them. Alright, what's this place?
Under the water.
Geothermal cavern. Okay, so there's a little shiny object here. Let's see, can I upgrade anything? No skill points? I can upgrade my weapons. Alright. Why not? Let's upgrade the shotgun. Oh, I can upgrade again. Another shotgun I can upgrade. Full auto shotgun. I think the pump action is the best one. All right. Where am I heading now? This way, yes. What is this place? Oh shit. Okay, is that deadly gas?
I'll need to provide the spark.
What's this? Is that gonna explode? Yep, it explodes. Chamber of Exorcism. Alright, what's up with this one? So, what do we have here?
Demonic possession. They were performing exorcisms.
Deep below the holy ground of our city, we have found the source of the corruption. One of hell's winding tunnels snakes up and vomits forth a miasma of evil. There is no pattern to the demon's depredations, but his mark is plain. Men driven to wicked words and acts, as God's grace is driven from them. We take them here to the mouth of hell itself to drive out the demons. We do not always succeed. Often the poor wretches are too far gone and they die when we drive the beasts out of them. It is heartbreaking to lose good people, but we must stand against the devil in all his forms.
All right. Okay. So, what is this all about? What is this place all about? So there's ropes, there's coins down there. Let's go and pick those up. There's also a collectible here.
No telling how many people died here.
My mind is clear today. It was not so yesterday, and it will not be again. They say the devil is inside me. They say I am possessed. I have seen the beast in my heart, and it is only me, only my broken mind. But the priests will not listen. I cannot blame them. Some days they appear to me as apparitions of manifest pain and hatred. So clouded are my eyes. I spit and yowl, for I am mad. But I know there is no evil in my heart. Only sickness that no man can cure.
All right. Okay. So, now we have to open this door. There's a cage down there. There's levers up there, so I can probably shoot those. Okay. And it does what? Okay. Now if I shoot this one. Okay, that was stupid. It was expected, but it was stupid. Alright. Suicide, yeah. Well, is it suicide when you're just stupid? Like when you do something dumb?
No way to open that gate. Must be some way of breaking through.
Alright. Okay, I can't pull this. Let's see. So this cage here is tied down. All right. Okay, so this empties the water. All right, let's see. Let's see. Brings it down. Oh, can you break this now?
Got it.
All right, so if I'm down here, I'm safe. Not really. Okay, so I did what? I unlocked that thing. Let's do this again. Okay. So I Alright, so I untied it from let's see. I don't know. No, it's not it. Hey, what's up, Sharky? How's it going? Okay, this fills up the place with gas. Can the murals help me?
Demonic possession. They were performing exorcisms.
Okay. I need to find a way of getting that thing out of there.
No way to open that gate. Must be some way of breaking through.
Okay. Oh.
No way to open that
Okay,
gate.
okay.
Must be some way of breaking through.
Okay. There's a lever, I think, on this thing that I had not seen. Yeah, okay.
No way to open that gate. Must be some way of breaking through.
Okay, let's pull this out.
All right, that should be high enough.
Now. Push. Okay.
That looks about right.
Yeah.
See if it works.
Now I need to open these two things. And hopefully the explosion will push that through the gate. There we go.
It worked.
Of course it worked. Planned it all along. Gosh. Hate it when can't speak like that. I had planned that all along. There we go. Finally said it. Anything else in here before I open this? I'm doing good, Sharky.
Codex. Oh
Doing
my
really
God,
good.
This is the
I've been-
formula for Greek fire.
Great fire. What the hell is that? Flames from fire arrows and Molotov cocktails do more damage and are hot enough to burn through enemy armor. Wonderful. Yeah, I've been really tired lately. Really tired. I hadn't streamed in, honestly, I haven't played a game in a week. I had not played anything at all since I think the 27th, which is quite unusual. Yeah. So I've been doing some videos on YouTube, editing stuff. But so instead of taking, so I usually play like 1 hour in the morning before work, and 1 hour at lunch when I work from home. But I decided that I was going to do some Let's Play videos for my YouTube channel. I want to try and get the YouTube channel to get more views, right? At least monetize it, because I'm getting like about 1,000 views per month on my YouTube channel, which is not huge, but it's decent, right? But I'm not monetized, so I'm sure I could make a few bucks out of that. But to be able to monetize a channel, you need 1,000 subscribers. I only have like 219, and you need 4,000 hours of watch time inside of a 12-month period. And I'm at 700 and something watch hours. So I wanna try and make some longer form videos, but not the stream, because I upload my streams, right? But that doesn't get me much views. Like, no one wants to sit through a 2.5 hour stream on YouTube and not be able to interact. It misses the point of a stream completely. So I've decided I was going to do some Let's Play videos with my. I want to do my take my old content, like my old streams, and cut them down into episodes and do Let's Plays with it, as well as my off-stream stuff. So I bought a little switch, or little this thing here, little HDMI splitter, which is I already had one, but it didn't do like 4K HDR, the one I had, so I had to buy a new one. So now I can plug my PS3 in here on my stream setup. So I'm gonna be able to. I could have streamed with PS3 without this, but the thing is, I would have had to unplug the PS5 every time, because the little splitter that I had didn't do 4K HDR, and I want that 4K image on my monitor, right? So anyways, so now I just need to move the PS3 in here so I can play Gran Turismo 5 and record my sessions in the stream room. And then have some Let's Play GT5 videos for the channel. All right, so we're done with this tomb. I think we got everything that we had to get. Yeah. All right. So yeah, so that's the game plan. So yeah, what I wanted to say with all that is that first, I didn't want to continue Gran Turismo 5 without recording it. So I was waiting on that splitter, and now that I have the splitter, I need to transfer all my racing setup in here. So I haven't played any GT5 for a few days now, a week. Now then, second thing, instead of spending or taking the 2 hours I have, the 1 hour in the morning and the 1 hour at lunch to play games, I spent that time in the last week editing videos to get my Let's Plays started. Now once I have a few once I have a few Let's Plays ready, I can go back to like doing 1 hour of game and 1 hour of editing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back down. Playing through Kena Bridge of Spirits at the moment. Oh, wonderful. Are you enjoying it? Isn't that one kind of super hard to plat or to 100% because of some stuff I don't... Oh shit, I died. Like there's the hard mode that's super hard or something. I forgot to mark there. That was animal kill number 16. Alright. Where do I go from here? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Master difficulty trophy, but there is a glitch. You can still use... Oh, you can still use the glitch. I thought that the glitch was had been fixed and you couldn't use it anymore. Well, we have a bell here. And we also have a collectible.
I must have fallen asleep. It is hard to tell time beneath the ice. The Deathless Ones had been busy. Where a pile of ashes smoldered the night before, a
They
corpse
patched the
now
initial
lay,
one, but people found a new
skin
way
as
to do it.
milky
Oh,
white
okay,
as a dead
wonderful.
fish. As I watched,
That looks like a really good
the
game.
dead man breathed. A clicking
Funny
death
you're
rattle
talking about that
reversed
because I was
as he
listening
sucked
to
air in
a
for the first time in a day.
actually editing my
Then he looked at me.
2021
And I
stream
recognized
for
him at
Astro's
last.
Playroom into Let's Play
I
videos.
killed this man once
And-
before during the battle, and he has not forgotten.
I think we're
So I
talking
killed
about
him
that
again.
game.
Crushed his new skull before he could stand, but his ashes smolder anew. I will not be here when he awakes. The cold look in his eyes was like a promise. Like the phoenix, he will rise again and again, each time more determined to end my life. If I stay, sooner or later he will succeed.
I think back then Duo Montreal was playing the game, And he was in one of my streams talking about it. I believe. I think. Okay, so now that collectible is down there. Alright, still need to find the bells. Okay. Do I head to that thing right away? Because I'm missing those two bonfires. Okay, let's go down first to get the collectible. I gotta die here? Nope. Okay, I'm good. Bird's nest. Full. Oh, where's the collectible? It's inside there. Should learn to roll more. Is that a campfire? Oh no, it's oil. An oil pit. Alright, it's inside of this place. How do I get inside of here? I think you're about halfway done. Cool. How long is it? Ow, ow. That was stupid.
A vase.
No clue, to be honest.
Made
I'm
of
just guessing
silver.
I'm at 4. Oh, okay.
It's seen a lot of use and travel, but it has a rough portrait.
Are you still in
of
the
prophet.
competition,
They
Sharky?
must have
I
begun
assume
trading
so.
with the outside.
What's this? Arrows. More arrows. Okay. Next, let's go get these coins. I saw a little door right there. Where were the coins? Up here. Oh, Sharky with 10 votes for Borderlands, which brings them to 233. Only 14 votes separate Borderlands from Neo now. All right, let's go get this document here. There's a door. There's a door. It's inside here. There's arrows. Okay. So I use the explosive arrows for that.
I have made myself a refuge in this frozen hell, in the base of a crumbling tower. I have laid away food and weapons enough to defend myself, but I am the last survivor. By day I watch the deathless army, learn the paths they take. They follow the same patterns day in and day out, like men trapped in a dream. They are fierce, but they are hollow. Whatever made them men is long gone, replaced instead by a soul of cold iron. I must be careful, but I must know more about them. If this is what the Source can do in the hands of a heretic, think of what it could do in the hands of the righteous.
Okay. Alright. So far, so good. Get this collectible here. Where is it? Back there. So the way it's going now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get more than I don't think I'm going to be able to get more than the collectibles done tonight. So that's another animal killed. It's already almost an hour in and we only got that's another animal killed. Yeah, so I'm almost an hour in and we only have collectibles in this area done. There's another area. We're still okay. There's a bell up here. How do I get that? Okay, missing one bell. Alright, so I was going for, what now?
They tended to the sick here. The survivors must have suffered.
Alright.
A drinking horn. Not very common in Byzantine culture. This looks like it came from the west, near Kiev.
Okay. Dead people? Nope, coins. Alright. Okay, so what do we have left? Let's go get this relic. This is a relic. Okay, so that's gonna be number 8. Still gonna be missing 2. We have all tombs, the crypt treasures, missing 3 relics, missing 1 document, which I don't see on my map. And missing 1 survival cache, which is here. So we're not missing that much. It's gonna be the challenges that are gonna be more challenging. Why am I missing a document? I hate that. I'm missing a document. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I saw something here, but actually there's no. It's just base camps. Where am I heading? That way? At least there's not too many enemies in here. Now I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna run into a patrol. It's always like that. No? Oh well. Yep, patrol. Where they at? Shit. No, I died. Oh, bastard. I thought I healed before I died. I have the shotgun. Yeah, I should have used that more. I always forget that I have a shotgun. Okay. Okay, what was that? Mushrooms. I need to survive encounters. I need to survive 15 encounters, so for a trophy, might as well start surviving. Artifact is all the way up there. How do I get there? Oh, I'm in the water now. Oh, did I survive this encounter? Yeah, I did. Yep, shotgun. Okay, so that's an encounter survived. That brings me to 8. So I'll need to survive 7 more. Let's reload. Okay, so I was going for this zip line here. Can I reach it? Yeah, okay, just get this one, then send all the way up here. Alright, it's up there. Huh. How do I get up there? Can I... How do I get up there? Can I climb this ice? Wait. How do I get up to this place? Like, I see the crate right up there. How do I get to it? I am confused. Oh, there seems to be a passage up there. Okay. Seems to be a passageway. Can I reach it from here? Yeah, there it is. I see it. No. Arrow. Those arrows. I need... Yeah. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Alright, and from here I should be able to go up. No, can't. Okay. Alright, so now from here, explosive arrow, blow this up, go in here, there's a bell, wonderful. Oh, there's tons of stuff in here. Is that my last bell? It was. Alright. That was the last bell I was missing. Very well hidden bell.
A carved wooden relief of what looks like the Prophet of Kadesh. It's well worn and damaged. this isn't made of local timber. Word of the prophet must have spread.
Okay. So we have one challenge complete. We're missing 2 relics, which I don't see on my map. We're missing one document which I don't see. One survival cache, which is here. And the challenges, we got 1 done. We still need to destroy 4 statues, 2 banners, and light 2 fires. And the 2 fires I'm gonna light now, I believe, from this place. I think I can reach them from here. Okay, there's one right here, which is not lit. And now the other one. Is right there. Can I reach it with this one? Come on, turn again. Yeah. Did I get it? Yeah. Do I still have a lot of collectibles to get? Yeah, a few. It's really long because these areas are really big, and collectibles aren't. They don't show up on the map. They're hard to find. So I'm missing 4 collectibles in here plus 2 challenges, and the challenges essentially are you need to, they're like the flags or the feathers in Assassin's Creed. So I still need to destroy 4 statues and burn 2 banners. But these don't show up on the map. Even if you find treasure maps, they don't show up. You have to find them. And even if you walk past one or you see it, it doesn't stay marked. So we have Lost City, which we need to complete. And then we have Geothermal Valley, which I'm missing 1 tomb, 1 mission. I still need to complete 4 challenges, 2 relics, 9 documents. So yeah, I still have quite a bit of collectibles. I've been doing this for an hour now in this area. That's a lot. Okay, so gonna zoom in. So let's go get this coin cache here. There's survival cache. Hopefully it's gonna reveal more stuff. But it's okay. I do need to survive 15 encounters. So which means I need to fight some dudes. So by running around, getting those collectibles, if I find dudes to kill, helps. I also need to kill a crap load of animals. There's no animals in here. All right. Well, that kind of sucks. And I'm missing 1 document, and I'm missing. You know what? It's time for a map. Let's Google it. I got the bells already. Banners. Okay. All right. So we're looking at banners and what? Oh, statues. So good thing is that there is no collectibles in this area. There is one relic right here that I have not got. This one I have. Okay, there's stuff around here. There's, what are those? Those little, there's statues. There's one here. There's one here. Okay, yeah, it's true that the statues, they don't show up. They don't show up on the map. All right, so I'm going to, since I'm here, I'm gonna go get everything that's up here first. So let's head out to this camp first. So we are supposed to have two statues, one about here and one around here. I believe I got those two already. Then yeah. So let's have a quick look around here. There's no statue here. And no statue on the other side. So we got those two already. Oh wait, there's a banner here. There's a banner down here. Which I believe I already got. Because it doesn't, it's not there. Okay. Maybe it's on the other side. Let's just go and quickly check. Just to make sure. Yeah, no banner. Okay, it's burnt. Alright. Now, going up the stairs. There's supposed to be a statue in here. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, there's supposed to be one here, which is no longer there, but there's one there. So I'm assuming this one I need to destroy. So that's that one. Now there's supposed to be one up in this area here. Yeah, right about here. Which is no longer there, so I'm assuming I got that one. Now, there is one here and one here. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many statues is there? 8? I only see 7 on the map. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, hopefully. Oh, the other ones. The other ones, okay. The other one's, down. The other one's down here. Right next to this thing. Alright, so let's head out to this place. So one is supposed to be here, which I believe I destroyed already. And the other one's supposed to be here somewhere. Ah, yeah. Probably on the upper level. It's right there. So that's 6. Wait, I already had 7. I already had 6. Supposed to have 7. Okay, so I missed. So this one, then I don't have. I don't have this one, and I don't have that one over there. Oh, it's up there. Okay, I hadn't gotten that one. Alright, so the one I'm missing now is probably the one at the very other end of the map. Alright, so now what I'm going for is there's a letter here. A document. I mean, my final document. And then the relics. There's one here. And the other one that I'm missing is that one I have. That one I have. That one I have. There's one in here. In this building here. Okay, so let's go for that document first. Then we're gonna go for that. We're gonna go back for those relics. Okay. Oh, there's a document. Actually, that's a treasure map. Okay. That's gonna tell me where the other stuff is. Yep. Oh, that's a treasure map. It's not a document. Alright, so we have the relic here. Our document is here. Our other relic is here. This one I'm gonna keep for last. I'm gonna go get this one, then this document, then get my statue here. And then we're gonna check for the remaining banner, which I'm missing 2. All right, let's go. Let's go for this one. Best way of going back without dying is back the way we came. All right. So this took me much longer than expected. But, oh, okay, that's an upgrade. Let's finish the hunter path. Not that I need it, but can always come in useful. Okay. So I was going where? I was going here. You know what? Let's go get that one relic that's all alone here, so that I don't have to go. I'm gonna have to fast travel back anyways. Okay. Up here. No, ouch. Do I hate collectible trophies? No, actually I don't. I like it. I like collecting. I like collectibles. What I hate is when they're not on maps. When they're not identified on the map. You hate them? I actually enjoy collectibles. Oh, it's right there. How did I miss that?
An
Did you platinum
ivory
Last of Us
tusk
Part 2? Yes, I
with
did.
Delicate carvings.
I played it at
Something
launch.
unusual about the pattern. It's a map.
Was it
shows
difficult?
a path through the mountains to Katash. Could have used this earlier.
The plat is not too hard. The 100%, if you do it legit, is a real pain in the arse. But there's a glitch. If you want to beat Survivor difficulty, or is it Survivor or the hardest one? You can activate one-shot kills and unlimited ammo with like just like in Uncharted 1 and 3. But the base game isn't too hard. There's permadeath, but okay, so permadeath, it's not a real permadeath. The permadeath in oh shit, I did. You have 3 modes. So either you can do either permadeath on full game, on chapter, or is it chapter? I don't remember how they call it. And so if you die on the chapter one, you lose about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay. And then there's another one that's lower than that, and you only, like, worst case scenario, you lose like 45 minutes of gameplay. So it's not a real permadeath. Forgot to check where I wanted to go. And I believe they did that on the new one also. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go here. Come on. And I think the permadeath is DLC, if I remember correctly. But you can do permadeath on the, I think it's, is it like full game episode chapter? I'm not sure. And so you can do permadeath on the smallest, you know, elapsed game time or whatever, and on easy, which makes it easy. Easier. Okay, so there's supposed to be a banner. Oh no, that's a statue I'm looking for. Statue I'm missing is supposed to be around here somewhere, because I do not see it. Bastards. Alright, another encounter survived. I'm still missing that statue. I think it was here. I think I got it already. Oh man. I hope I didn't miss one. Oh no, it's down here. No, that's a tree. It's not a statue, that's a tree. Come on. Shit. Okay. Alright, so let's go get that. That sucks though. That really sucks. Pretty sure I didn't get that one. Anyways, let's go get that collectible. We'll figure it out after. Oh. It's all the way up there. Of course. Have 45 games prepped. 45. How are you doing in the competition, Tricky? Are you still you're probably in the lead or somewhere near the top?
At last, I killed one of the deathless soldiers. I tracked him through the day until he was alone. He seemed to sense me before I struck, as if he knew the sound of my bowstring. He was strong, but I am clever and I have faith. My arrows pierced his flesh, but he fought on until I placed a shot between his
Really
eyes.
good, no struggles at all.
Even then, he managed to
Finishing
wound
in the
me
top 10.
before I caved
Wonderful.
in his skull. His body caught fire and fell into ash before my eyes. It has been hours since he died, but his ashes still smolder, hissing and popping in the darkness. I do not believe this is his end. The source has a great and terrible sway over those it touches. I must know what happens next.
Okay. Okay, so we're going for that relic here. I'm kind of bummed about that missing. Well, that's an encounter I survived. Need to mark it down. Should have rolled. It's in here.
They're stables. Nothing but bones. These are spurs from Mongol horsemen. They're far more decorative and lavish than I'd expect. But they're still well used. Whoever owned them was wealthy, but they rode with the army.
Okay, so that was the last collectible or last artifact in this area. So now all we have to do is find that last statue and those two remaining banners. So let's start from here with the banners. So there's one here and we already got that one. So there's supposed to be 8 banners, right? 8 banners, 8 statues. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do the roundup then. There's one all the way down here. So I have to go back and have to go here. I can't mark stuff on my map. That I hate that. You can't mark your map. It's a bit of a I should probably stick to the rooftops, but oh, let's screw that. Alright, so there should be one like right behind here somewhere. Ah, it's right up there. Alright. Next one on the map is all the way down here. So let's turn right and go all the way to that area there. Okay. Let's follow the wall here. I'm supposed to be right next to it. I do not see it, but it could be lower. It can't be very much lower than this. So I'm assuming I got it already. Let's have a quick look around again. Alright. Next one. Now you know what? Let's go up. Let's just go up. There it is. No, that's ice. It's not a matter. Okay, probably got it. Don't see it. Next one is here. Right down there. Just go and check that one out. Shit. Oh, at least I rolled. Turn left. So. I need to turn right. Probably got that one too. Okay, you know what? Not. This is the building. Supposed to be. Okay, got that one. Next one is up here. Or is it was up here near the coin cache. Side of this building. That's pretty much where it should be. See anything. All right, probably got that one also. All right, next one all the way here. like next to this document. So let's go straight. Okay, turn. There it is. All right. Okay, so we got the last banner. Now, I'm missing the stupid statue. So if we go back, there's supposed to be one here, which I'm pretty sure I got. Because I went there and it's not there. At least I don't see it. Let's Google it. It's the only thing I'm missing in this area. All right. So yeah, okay, that one I got. It was up there. It was right there. So I got that one. So that means that the ones I'm missing are around here. Alright, so let's make our way all the way back. And obviously it's gonna be right in front of me. It's like I'm gonna walk to it, I'm gonna see it right away. Alright. So the second one was here. Got that one. Number 3 was here. I got that one. Now next one. Found a corner here. I just got that one a bit earlier. And then there was another one right here, which is gone. Okay. So that means the ones I'm missing, there's one missing on top, and it's on top here. So I need to climb up there somehow. Through here. Alright. Let's try and make our way up. Can I make my way up from there? need to jump and then... No, that's not it. That's not what I need to do. I don't remember how to use that. Wait, is that it? It's right there. There we go. There we go. So that clears out this area. Right? 100% Lost City. Ooh. Well, that took a while. An hour and 41 minutes. I didn't expect to spend an hour and 41 minutes in one area. I thought I was going to be able to do like 2 areas. Alright. Let's upgrade whatever skills we have to upgrade. Left to upgrade. Upgrade our weapons. Only the pistol. It's my favorite gun. Okay, so now we can fast travel to the final location. Wait. Yeah. Our final location, Geothermal Valley. I don't know where I want to go first, though. Let's go here. We can always switch around once we're there. So we only have about 15 minutes left. We'll see. We'll see what we can get done in those 15 minutes. All right. Okay. So we have documents here. We have coin cache here. Coins. Oh, we have a relic, a monolith here that we haven't read. What do we have? We need to complete one tomb. It's this one. There's one mission left. Where's that mission? Where is it? I do not see the mission. I'm probably gonna see it when I walk by the person. Challenges. We have 4 challenges left. 2 relics, 9 documents, 5 survival caches, and 6 coin caches. There's a lot of stuff left. Okay, we have 1 bullseye. The rabbits, we need 2 rabbits to cut down. The high dives. And tossing gourds. I need to throw gourd or pumpkins. Alright. Let's start with this. Move our way up. Make our way to that one. Okay. Oh. No, I need to go around. You know what? I'm gonna start by going this way. Fast travel here first. Yeah, there's more stuff to do down there. It's gonna be quicker. Mm-hmm. All right. So first, let's go get this monolith. Oh, we need to kill animals too. This is a good place to kill animals. I should be able to read it now.
Let's see. If this mark points to the North Star and that mark to the peaks, then...
Alright, let's go get these coins. Alright. Next. Let's go get these coins. Or, you know what? We're gonna end it with a challenge tomb. Let's go get the tomb. Let's go clear that tomb. And that's gonna be the end of it for tonight. It's far. There used to be chicken around here. Where's the chicken?
What was Sophia
Oh.
yelling at you about?
I left some tools out overnight.
There's a high dive. This is a high dive. Oh, I fell off of the diving board. Wonderful. I don't think I did this one. No, I did only the one and the tower. So if I stand here and now I jump, is it R2, L2 or okay, let's do circle. I think I can do it with circle. I've been having a hard time doing the high dives. Like there's one for a trophy which I haven't been able to get. Like every time I jumped off I was always either dying or not diving. But I did get the other one, which is I find weird. It's not a high dive. What am I doing wrong? Let me check. L2. Swan dive off a cliff into a body of water. Probably earned this. Okay. So you just jump? No, it's not what I want you to do. Oh, wait. After jumping. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is super annoying. Why doesn't that... I don't get it. Okay, I'm trying it one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm going to do a tomb and screw the high dives. I'll figure it out. I'm standing here, so technically fuck me. Let's go get that tomb. I'm gonna... So annoying. Alright. New base camp discovered. I really don't understand why I can't do the high dive. It just doesn't want to work. It annoys me when there's things like that in the game where it's super... I managed to get it done. It's super easy. You just need to dive, but it doesn't want to dive. I don't know. I don't understand. Like it says you jump and then you hit... Oh. You dive and then you hit L2. Is that what? Yeah. You must swan dive off a high cliff into a body of water by pressing L2 or circle right after jumping. That's what I was doing, but it's not doing anything. Alright, what is this place? here. There's some gold. No, no, it's not gold. That's
Something's back there.
okay. Let's see. Let's see. Shit.
Careful. There must be a way to rotate the platform. An old ring, tied to a leather thong to create a loop. They had no need of jewelry.
I knew the risks. It was only a matter of time before the city guard caught me. By day, I must pull gold and other ore from the rock until my fingers bleed, all to increase the wealth of Kitezh. By night, we do penance, ask forgiveness from God and the Prophet. They hope to save our souls, to rehabilitate us. I bow when they expect me to, put on a mask of regret when they remind me of my sins. But when they let me free of this place, I will take my pleasures where I can.
All right. Okay, so there's a place where I can tie the rope. This here. I can probably rotate. What does that do? That's one way of doing things.
Okay, not subtle, but effective.
Yep, my thought exactly. Now. All right.
A pair of gambling dice. Common thing for soldiers, but these are a little more opulent than most. Hold on. This one has 6 on most of the faces.
Okay. Okay, so there's this here, which will allow us to go up here and get a little hidden thingy. Okay. So, so if I spin this, it does what? Okay, it brings us down. then this one here, we'll probably spin this thing around. Allows us to move the cart on there. Okay, now we can move this platform back up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're gonna have to spin it around a bit. I think like that. Nope. Go back down. We need to have the cart facing the other way. Again. Like that. And now we can turn this one. So it does a quarter of a turn on its way up. And now we can push it.
Let's hope it doesn't all just collapse. Hope that was enough.
What the hell did I just do? Okay, go back up. Alright. So I guess this is it. Let's go.
It worked.
I know it worked.
Glad it's still standing.
Awesome. What do we have in here? Do we have coins? I don't have. No coins.
The wealth of this valley continues to reveal itself like a flower in bloom. Every year, new buildings rise from the wilderness. We have produced a generation of artisans, astronomers, and philosophers that rival anything back west. But with any great city comes crime and rot. Many thought we should have put these sinners to death, but the prophet would not hear of it. He believes all men can be healed, and so we keep them alive, teach them through hardship and scripture. I do not share the prophet's faith that they can be redeemed, but at least they will serve the city and those they wronged.
All right. Sorry about that. Anything else we can gather here? Okay, let's go get this book. And I think this is the last challenge tomb in the game. I should get a trophy, I think, for getting
Century Codex.
that last
Detailing the
tomb.
Byzantine knowledge of mining and metalwork.
There we go, Tomb Raider. Geologist. Geological knowledge allows successful mining of chromite ore. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I guess we can get out of here now. Oh, and we got our mission right here. Okay. So let's get out of this tomb, and you know what? Let's just. So it seems that all we need to do now is complete this mission. So let's go. Let's go complete the mission. Let's go. And that's gonna be the end of it. It's our last mission that we have left. I think there's a trophy for completing that mission. So why not do it right now? It's been a while since I've popped a few trophies. This way. This is the way out. Forgot where I need to go. So I want to go to this camp here. Okay. Is that the right one? I think I might have gone to the wrong camp. No, okay, I'm good. Oh. Where did the bird go? Let a bird down. Alright. She's up there.
Welcome back. So, you were right. There are valuable secrets inside those tombs.
Incredible. There's so much we've lost. But we will find it again. Here. It's a small price for this wisdom.
I'm sure I can find
There we
some
go.
use for them.
We acquired the Sakura Humbra. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a suit, and we got a trophy. All right, I'm gonna go back to camp here, and actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go back to camp here and end it for tonight. This is gonna be where we stop. Let's go back to that campfire. Kill a few of those birds if I can. That's one. That's two. That's another one dead. That's three. Four. You know what? Let's keep killing birds and chickens. Six. 7. That's 7 more animals that I killed towards the trophy. Still need a crap load. I do need to kill 15 deer. Eight. 9. Ten. 11. 12. Oh, you know what? This is gonna be 13. 14. 15 chickens. 14. There's a lot. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Oh, there you go. Moshi, guess what? Alright, so I got the Huntress. Don't need to worry about the animals anymore. I hate chickens. I don't hate chickens. They're tasty animals. Chicken is my favorite meat. All right. Oh, beef is good too. Yeah. Beef is good too. All right. 12:30. 30 minutes past midnight. Yeah. Orignal avec la sauce à l'ail. I don't like moose that much. J'en mange pas souvent. C'est pas une viande que je mange. En fait, je me souviens plus la dernière fois que j'ai mangé de l'orignal. Mais non, moi, bon gros steak là. C'est vrai. Beef is good. Beef and chicken. Shrimp. Yeah. Surf and turf. A big juicy steak with shrimp. Okay, let's stop talking about food. It is 12:30. I need to go to bed. And I'm hungry now. All right, so that's it for me for tonight. We'll be back on Thursday. Oh, Sharky, 5 votes for Borderlands. There we go. 238, only 9 votes away from Neo. All right, so I'll be back on Thursday night, and just a quick reminder: Sunday is going to be my 3-year anniversary on Twitch. We will be celebrating with an 8-hour stream, so from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, Eastern time, that is. I will be streaming all day. Continuing, probably do the Endurance DLC of Rise of the Tomb Raider, because I hope that Thursday we manage to get the collectibles, finish the collectibles. Alright, so this is it for me for tonight, guys. I'm off, gone to bed, have to go to the office tomorrow. If you haven't done it already and you're interested in watching my Let's Play videos, newly released on YouTube. Let's Play Episode 1, Episode 1, Astro's Playroom. And there's gonna be 6 more coming every 48 hours. So if you feel like it, have a quick look at that. Otherwise, you've seen the footage already if you've been in the streams. I just edited my streams into Let's Plays, but that's it. All right, I'm off. See you guys Thursday. Take care. Stay safe. As always, happy hunting. Ciao, guys.